Next at 4:30, we're talking about the bomb that exploded right next to a 10-year-old. And now he is in the hospital, and he loses his head on purpose. Then, they may be down to one game and another, but do not count them down. The Connecticut sports fans, or the Hartford Yard Goats, are winning by 1 point. And there could be a traffic loader. But what else could you say back then about the officer talking to those children? NBC Connecticut Today at 4:30 is coming up next. It's time to wake up.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 4:30.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude. Right now at 4:30 on NBC Connecticut Today. What? He literally got the bomb literally exploded next to him, but he's still alive, but now he needs to be at the hospital. A bomb that explodes right next to a baby, and there's chaos inside the video. Plus,
Right now on NBC Connecticut Today at 4:30, since the FDA's okayed Pfizer's COVID-19 booster shot for certain groups, who's in line to get an extra dose, and what will the rollout be like here in Connecticut? We're hearing from the experts this morning.
good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on NBC Connecticut Today at 4:30. We have lots more news to go straight ahead. Time to wake up? It's time for NBC Connecticut Today at 5.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 5. Right now at 5 on NBC Connecticut Today, the FDA gives the green light for Pfizer's booster shots, but only for people who fit specific criteria. We'll break down their decision and how it could affect your family.
And she's accused of assaulting a Navy sailor at a pizza restaurant in Berlin. That viral incident caught on camera. That woman set to face a judge later.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 5.
Right now on NBC Connecticut Today at 5. We are local. But we are local to the 10-year-old that a bomb exploded next to him. A family's home stretch next to a truck. And a house is set on fire and burned down the trees. But that could have been much worse. And I'm Chief Meteorologist Andrew Bandy. And I'll have some weather forecast. And I'll talk about the latest that I want straight ahead in your forecast first. Good Friday morning. NBC Connecticut at 5:30 starts right now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 5:30.
Right now at 5:30 on NBC Connecticut Today, many schools across Connecticut are dealing with a bus driver.
May I have your attention, please? We will be stuck in traffic for an hour. You are under murder. You runner-up. Excuse me, you can't say that word in the bus. It's not acceptable. Could you get back in the car? Can you wait until 9?
Shortage this week. It could get even worse, and we'll explain why. And here's a live look outside. A little cooler start to your day today, but it's expected to be a nice one. With sun and warm temperatures, your first alert forecast is next. Good morning, and thanks for joining us this morning.
NBC Connecticut at 5:30 on this Saturday morning starts right now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 5:30.
And at 5:32, potential hospitalers were killed suddenly on a traffic jam when lightning hit near them. Then there could be another game coming up, but the Hartford Yard Goats were doing so well, but they lost by 1 point to the Los Angeles Dodgers. So close to winning. They were, but they didn't. That was a close call. Morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on NBC Connecticut Today. It's time to wake up with NBC Connecticut Today at 6, and it starts right now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 6.
Right now on NBC Connecticut Today at 6, a bus driver shortage.
May I have your
throughout
attention,
Connecticut
please?
could
We are
soon
under
become
traffic
even
for 1
worse,
hour.
with a new
You
mandate
are
going
under
into effect.
murder.
How bus companies
You
are
runner-up.
working to get your kids.
Excuse me, you can't say that on the bus. It's not acceptable.
Outside, it's going to be a beautiful fall day. We'll have your first alert forecast coming up. Good morning and thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Kyle Jones along with meteorologist Josh Singranelli here with your first alert forecast. Josh, we just talked about the beautiful fall weather setting in.
Yeah, so this is NBC Connecticut Today at 6.
Right now on NBC Connecticut Today at 6. How is he still alive? A 32-year-old woman suddenly survives a crash between a helicopter and a bomb. Even though she just lost a bit of broken bones, and they were broken, but she survived a big of a crash. And I'm meteorologist Andrew Bandy, and I'll have the latest that we're talking about on this Saturday morning coming up. Good morning and happy Saturday. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Burn off. This is NBC Connecticut Today at 6:30.
May I have your attention, please? We will be stuck in traffic for 1 hour. You are under murder. You murder up! Oh. Excuse me, you can't say that on the bus. It's not acceptable.
Look outside. A little cooler start to your day today, but it's expected to be a nice one with sun and warm temperatures. Your first alert forecast is next. Good morning and thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Kyle Jones along with meteorologist Josh Singranelli in for Darren this morning, and he's here with a check of your first alert forecast. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning to you. Really nice day on tap for today. We're talking about temperatures that will rise in
NBC Connecticut at 6:30 begins now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 6:30.
Right now at 6:30 on NBC Connecticut Today.
We have a bit of a shortage from the bombs, and it exploded next to a baby, or a 10-year-old, which got into trouble. A sports game was going on, and the Yard Goats lost by 1 point to the Los Angeles Dodgers, which was a very close kingdom call, and that could have been much a sad story. Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us on NBC Connecticut Today.
Here.
NBC Connecticut at 7 starts right now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 7.
Right now on NBC Connecticut Today at 7, a bus driver shortage throughout Connecticut.
May I have your attention, please? We'll be stuck in traffic for 1 hour. You are under murder. You interrupt. Oh, well, there he goes. Excuse me, you can't say that word on the bus. It's not acceptable. Could you get back over here? Get back in the car. Get back until 9.
It's to school. And here's a live look outside. It's going to be a beautiful day. Look at that sun in Farmington. We'll have your first alert forecast coming up. Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Kyle Jones along with meteorologist Josh Singranelli here with that check of the first alert forecast. Josh, that sun is rising. It's going to be a nice day to get outside.
Yeah, I think today a top 10 day, so great day to maybe go out and do some apple picking, things like that, fall-like activities. Let's go to the weather maps. We'll start things out with live images over New Haven, and check this out. Beautiful sunrise coming up over for today, and then it's slowly going to go downhill as we head off into the winter months.
NBC Connecticut Today at 7 on this Friday begins right now.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 7.
First on NBC Connecticut Today at 7 on this Saturday, I meant Saturday. A bomb explodes, even though a mother suddenly survives. The Hartford Yard Goats lose, and the Los Angeles Dodgers beat them by 1 point. How could we help them? In one order. Hello everyone, good morning, and welcome to the 7 o'clock hour of NBC Connecticut Today Saturday.
Winter months. This is NBC Connecticut Today at 7:30.
Right now at 7:30 on NBC Connecticut Today, many schools
May I have
across
your
the
attention,
state are
please?
dealing
We'll be
with
stuck
the
in
bus
traffic
driver
for 1
shortage,
hour.
and this week
You
it could
are
get
under
even
murder.
worse.
You better up. Oh, excuse me, you can't say it on the bus. That's not
We'll
acceptable.
explain why. And here is a live look in New London.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 7:30.
Right now at 7:30 on NBC Connecticut Today.
The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Hartford Yard Goats by 1 point, and it was a super close match. We'll explain why. And here's a live look. It'll be beautiful this Saturday morning, but will...
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 8.
Right now, 8 COVID-19 booster shots are here, but do you qualify to get one? We'll explain who's...
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 8.
Coming up at 8 on this Saturday morning, October 9th, we will begin with the first alert weather. And to kick off your Saturday morning, because we take a live look, we'll have explained why. A bomb explodes next to a 10-year-old, and he loses his head. Taken to the hospital. Nearly a crash. He was hit by the trees and flung. This is video you will only see on NBC Connecticut. Good morning, everyone.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 8:30.
Right now at 8:30, wonderful weather to kick off the weekend. Perfect for picking apples or taking one last trip to the beach. Darren's tracking how long it lasts in your first alert forecast. Plus, dozens of families on standby, waiting to reunite with their loved ones. We're live in Hartford at the welcome home ceremony for some of our state's finest soldiers.
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 8:30.
On this Saturday morning, we begin with some breaking news, or taking...
With barely any humidity in the air this morning, dew point numbers have fallen well through the 50s and even some 40s. This is NBC Connecticut Today at 9.
Parents should expect a little bit more delays than what they've already been experiencing.
May I have your attention, please? We will be still struck in traffic. You are under murder. You murderer up. Oh, excuse me, you can't say that word. That's not acceptable. Could you get back in the car? Can you wait until 9?
Even longer tomorrow for their school bus to arrive. How many drivers are prepared?
This is NBC Connecticut Today at 9:30.
Right now at 9:30, thousands of motorcycles, ATVs, and dirt bikes take to the streets of New Haven. A closer look at yesterday's East Coastin rally and why police say they had to step in. Plus, taking to the streets of East Hartford, the powerful message behind today's Run for the Brave and Finest 5K race, and that supports first responders.